What is going on, Movie Mills? Movie Mills. Hey, we're here. Talk Fantastic Four. The first steps. Okay, it's actually the fourth attempt at the Fantastic Four. You know what I mean?
No, I
Um,
only remember this one.
well,
Only remember.
thank you to Movie Mill patrons, Kimberly, Karen. Go get some merch. I guess really just help us get to that 2,000 mark. That's the real goal for the past 10 decades. Um,
It's gonna happen. Just
one day
wait.
when we're old enough.
Yep.
Uh, But yeah, we're here to talk about Fantastic Four. We're going to quickly do a non spoiler review, and then we'll jump into spoilers here, so they'll be clipped out and whatnot. So we'll let Kyle take the reins on this. He's been the Marvel hater since COVID. So, Kyle, Fantastic Four first steps, just
Rightfully so.
quick positives. What did you like, or what'd you like about the movie? Give me your positive.
This was great. I was very impressed by
Yeah, bro.
this interpretation of the Fantastic Four. I had my hesitations about this movie going in, but the trailers were building me up in my confidence of thinking like they got something very interesting and got in a good direction that's a bit obscure for a superhero movie, familiar in parts, but otherwise obscure just in looks of its aesthetics and like the direction they're taking this in. And I think Matt Shackman, who directed this film, really succeeded in that for myself. I felt like he really nailed down not just the chemistry of the Fantastic Four as like a family unit and not just as like a team of superheroes, but they also nailed down the qualities of them being space explorers. And as well as that, his attention and direction, having the aesthetics of the movie, having the visuals of the movie look very impressive. I feel like it's pretty agreed upon that most of Marvel's quality, and even in some cases, most blockbusters lately, their quality hasn't been up to snuff. But I think Fantastic Four, they stick the landing very well and making this feel visually interesting and visually appealing and just making it feel unique and different with its aesthetics. I really appreciated the 60s aesthetics and like the vibe of it. I really like the space race aspects of the movie, even though it feels like futuristic, yet like Justin's futuristic in a weird sort of sense. But I like
Futuristic
that.
60s is cool, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It has that vibe going for itself. So I was just really appreciative of that, and I was really appreciative of them really going for more of the space exploration aspects of Fantastic Four and not so much of them being superheroes on Earth, although that does play a role in the movie that I thought was pretty cool. I really, and going back to the chemistry thing, I think the casting of the movie wasn't a cast in total that I was necessarily on board with, but I was just eager to see if they stuck the landing. And I think most of them did with some elements, especially with Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm and Ebon Moss Bacroc. Is that
So
what
you
his
didn't
last name
like
is?
you didn't like Pedro. You didn't like it going in. You don't like it now.
They were just the standouts for me in terms of the team. Pedro, I thought, did fine. Joseph Quinn, I'm probably lesser on with his take on Human Torch. But I think as like the familial aspects of the team, I thought that they did have like some good chemistry between one another, especially having some relationships such as Mr. Fantastic and Ben Grimm having like a best friend relationship, the romance between Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm or Invisible Woman. I think they also had terrific chemistry as well. Like there was just plenty of standout moments to where they were really nailing like what makes this team very special and very interesting. So yeah, I just think acting wise and direction wise, they really stuck the landing with making this movie just very engaging and feeling very different, but also just a fun time as well.
Yeah, I had a blast with the movie. I thought it was great. I thought the team was really good. I thought their chemistry was by far the best selling point of the movie after watching the original two. I
Mm-hmm.
loved how they tackled it. I loved the 60s aesthetic. I thought the CGI looked really good for the most part. A couple scenes were very bad, but a lot of scenes were really good. I
Mm-hmm.
thought I really did love the team. I liked how it plays into the future of the MCU. I thought that worked really well, and yeah, I just had a really good time with it. I'll do the quick negatives first. My only negatives were CGI at times was a little bit of a mess, and I think the pacing at the beginning was not very strong.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think the editing choices and pacing wasn't great, but I kind of get why, and we'll get into that in the spoilers. But those are my two negatives. Kyle, what were your negatives other than Johnny and Reed?
Yeah, yeah, some characterization stuff didn't stick the landing for me. Editing, I think you could tell that there was some stuff left on the table that probably could have been a bit
Oh,
useful for the
definitely.
movie to
Yeah,
round it
we'll
out.
get in there in spoilers.
Yeah, for sure. CGI, I think it stuck the landing more for me than it did for you, but I can also understand that there's moments to where, it doesn't look its sharpest, doesn't look its best. Also, I want to say the score, very great score in this movie, I thought.
Fantastic Four. I was just
Yeah.
leaving the theater doing that. Yeah, it was a great score. It's a great score.